Hello, my name is Scott for SB Gaming. Welcome back to Prison Architect Women's Edition. We are here on day 26 at just past 8 a.m. I actually forgot to check the intake. Apparently we're bringing in 20 prisoners, 11 minimum security, and 9 normal security. So far, at least that was last intake. I have no idea what we are bringing in. We're bringing in $7,800 worth of prisoners, so yeah, I bet that. Fill the 200. So, really? Is that what we're bringing in? Fill the 200 total prisoners. I guess so. Alright, well, this is going to be interesting. So that is pretty much 11 minimum security, which we currently have 75, so that makes sense. And 76 normal security, so that does make sense. Okay, that'll bring it up to 85. Yep. Okay, that makes sense. Perfect. $7,800. We are currently at 5,421 because, of course, tasers. And so we are going to want to bring in our, where is it? Intelligence, informants, and we have 4 informants. Interesting. No one in. Nope. Yeah, unfortunately, we lost our days without incident bonus because of those 3 escapes. That is annoying, although making quite a bit of money per day. And lovely. Really? Seriously? Of 20 prisoners? Was it? We're bringing in 1, 2, 3, 4 that require protective custody. That's like 20% of the prisoners are protective custody. Oh, this is really annoying. Protective custody. Lovely. Alright, about that. Now the question is, do we have enough beds? No, we don't. So we are going to have to add more beds. Because reasons. 5. Now the question is, are any of these mothers? Well, we have one mother here. One here. That's all I can see right now. And we have $500 cash flow. And these need the toilets back in. Alright, where else was I going to put the toilets? That's right in here. Let's let them take care of those needs there. And apparently landing marks. Alright, so we have our carpentry tables. We have our logs. That's fine. And yeah, I checked the daily cash flow. Apparently this bumped up to $2,400. That could have just been the income we had brought in through exports in the previous day, although it could include when you manually sell objects. In previous versions of the game, it didn't count. So you could sell a whole lot of trees and then not get taxed on it, not have it count towards your income. Yeah. So I'm going to have to check that. I'm going to have to check to see what my income is. If selling those logs counts towards exports. I'm sure they should. Especially given the only difference between exports and manually selling them is that in one case you don't get taxed, on the other case you do get taxed. Anyway, let's throw in some concrete tiles there. And where else else do I want to... Oh, cleaning cupboard. Actually going to put concrete tiles. And then white tiles. And we have 7 prisoners, early prisoner release. That is nice. Nice indeed. So we're up to $26,000. We don't have any loans since we paid those off in the last episode. So things are turning around quite nice for us. And so yeah, if I want to buy this, I'd have to spend $80,000. So about that. Anyway, over here, you know what? I think I prefer gravel, just because reasons. So that's what I'm going to put in, gravel. Alright, so one thing I'm going to want to do is we're going to want to hire some snipers, because we have a couple... Wow, $2,000. Yeah, we have a couple guard towers here, but they aren't being used for anything. They're there mainly to keep order. And there he goes. Nice. Alright, we have $16,000 in the bank. And did we get any more? No, we didn't. Alright about that. They're in eat time. How are the needs? Food need is being taken care of. Comfort need is being taken care of. The recreation need, a few of them are getting it taken care of. Hygiene need. 34 prisoners are furious that they can't meet this need. I would like to know, who are the prisoners who cannot meet the need? I would like to know, is it maximum security? Is it minimum security? Is it... Or is this just that they were able to take care of it and now they're not? Or is it something different? And what's going on here? Utilities, we don't have enough hot water pipe. Alright, bet that. Otherwise, they're fine. And the cells here. Alright. I would like to continue building. And there's another $3,000 early release. And that was an autosave. Put cells in and toilets and beds. And those are now clonable. We will do the same thing over here. And concrete wall. And then rooms, cell. Now, I've been trying to figure out what will happen if I have the 2 canteens here like I plan to have. How will I be able to designate, okay, these guys go here, since this is all one cell block, technically. I kind of want half these guys, like these guys and these guys go to this canteen, these guys and these guys go to this canteen. It is possible that I might actually have to create these as separate cell blocks. I don't really want to do it just because of the concept, kind of the open concept that I'm going for. But for now, maximum security isn't really a priority since we only have 9 protective custody or maximum security. And there's another $3,000 early release. And I'd like to build another couple cells here, just for cloning purposes. That a cell and toilets and beds. And utilities, water pipes. Oh, seriously? Yep. Alright, that's good. And now we are going to connect that to that, and that to that. And that should be, yep. We won't need to connect it through here. Alright. Alright, anywhere else that does not have water. Water looks good. Hot water, I probably would have noticed. Oh, never mind. Let's run that up to there. Yep, that should be good enough. And now, electricity. Anywhere that is blinking for me, although, yeah, it would be in the corners here. Let's just run this up to here. I'll run this a little bit further. Now, if I had run this all the way up to here, that would have been different. That would have been fine. And objects, I'm actually going to throw some lights in here like I have in the other cells. We'll just like that. Now, what's going on here? Missed the jail doors. Alright, about that. Let's lay down some concrete tiles. Some in there. Actually going to concrete tiles like that. Alright, let's throw in concrete tile there. And while we're at it, we have $14,000 in the bank. We might as well build this set of cells. Although we may or may not necessarily need it. For the most part, the prisoners have calmed down. We haven't gotten any other prisoners that have been upgraded to Supermax. And I think it helped once we had fully separated the protective custody. It reduced the other prisoners' chances of going violent, so that's something. But we might as well build these regardless, because we will possibly need them eventually. And glass doors. And one of the reasons I'm building these kind of separate and don't connect onto the existing concrete walls is that it's a mod, it doesn't work quite well, and it looks a little bit weird when you connect. So for instance, if I were to glass wall this, fast track that, as you can see, this looks a little bit weird. There's that gap. And yeah, unfortunately. Which is why I don't do that. I'm just going to demolish that wall. And, of course, why I've built this like I have with the gap around. The gap also allows me, and there is another intake. Apparently, 8 o'clock rolled around again. So let's bring in intelligence and informants. Let's let time tick. I have not been paying attention to anything that's been happening in the prison. So yeah, about that. Alright, one guy there, one guy there. We got 4 prisoners, one there and one there. No one in solitary. Tough and instigator. Is that all the prisoners that we're bringing in? Alright, well, we can get rid of our informants. There we go. Do we have guards in the... Let's hire a few more guards. Up to 60. Well, we have 200 prisoners, which... Let's go up to 70 guards. I like to have a few extra being able to do stuff if necessary. And what is happening here? Yeah, I bet that. Utilities, electrical cable. If I bring this 5 over, bring that over a couple, and that should be good enough, I think. That should, yep. That's fine. That's fine. And yeah, off screen I had added a couple more capacitors here just to give them a bit more. Oh, bother. Add more wire. And okay, yep, taking care of that. And anything else? Any other flashing light other than that? Nope. Alright, so we have $11,329, and is there any other beautification that I want to do right now? Psychologist's office, let's throw in mosaic tile. Same thing up here. These are all good. What am I going to do to put in the regular cells? What do people use for regular cells? Do they build a metal floor? Do they put concrete tiles? Ceramic floor. What I'm going to do is metal floor in the workshop. And security is also going to be metal floor, although with that said, I'll probably actually do something a bit different. We'll just do that. And put a bit of mosaic in the center. Staff room, I think I'll do just in mosaic. And I like putting, yep, concrete tile on the door thresholds like that. And we might as well run concrete tiles down the rest of the halls here. And what I'm going to do, we are going to build in paving stones. And I would like to... Yeah, we're going to do paving stone like that. Think like that. And down to $22. We're going to probably put grass in the rest of the yards. I'm going to have to add more paving stones, but yeah. Things are coming along quite well. I still don't know what I want to do for the cells, what I want to put in, but overall things look fine. And these are waiting on beds and toilets, so let's throw those in then. And actually, it's just toilet and shower head and a couple drains. I'm actually going to put white tiles Not enough. Oh, bother. Alright about that. Just speed that up. And how are our needs coming along day 27? 33 prisoners are furious they can't meet this need, and 2 prisoners are currently dealing with the need. Like, I'd like to know what it means. Do we have 33 prisoners who cannot get access to a shower? Is that what it's saying? Because what would that include? That would include possibly maximum security, protective custody, that's 26. Supermax is 5. That's 31. So where are the 2 other prisoners that are not able to meet the needs? And then, of course, then you'd have to look at the regime for Supermax. Okay, never mind. Maximum security has the shower time, so they are able to meet the need. The only thing is, when it says that they're furious that they can't meet this need, that counts just the critical need, which isn't a situation where they aren't technically at some point in the day able to meet the need. It's just right now they really, really, really want it fulfilled. And yeah, they're going to be furious that they can't meet it right now. Too bad, so sad. Deal with it. Oh, that's right. I wanted to put another... where is it? Pool table, $300, and unfortunately, reform program. Alright, about that. If I go to finance, days without incidents, nice. We don't have any exports. Alright, so if I objects, sell objects, and we have $4,800. Let's add in... Actually, yeah, we have a fair number of prisoners working in here. Let's add in more workshop saws and workshop presses. They are starving. And apparently, did we lose? Alright about that. Okay. Anyway, let's just let things tick. And we have the carpentry apprenticeship program, produce 10 superior beds. How is that going along? Carpentry apprenticeship. No equipment. Really? There we go. Thank you for charging me the... So yeah, I'm curious here. If I stop this, yep, my daily cash flow goes up by 500. And if we do carpentry apprenticeship, yep, it drops. So we are paying for the program. We actually are paying for the program. But when the program actually starts, what will happen, of course, is that we will pay an additional $500. So this $500 per session isn't technically $500 per session. It's $1,000 per session. That's how these programs work. That's not $100 per session. That's $200 per session, because you're paying for it out of your bank balance plus out of your expenses. It deducts from your income, which you make money every hour from cash flow. So yeah, you are definitely getting double billed with the programs. Yep. Gotta love Prison Architect version 2.0. Yeah, maybe I should check the bug tracker just because I wonder if anyone has actually put that on as a bug, because that is definitely a bug. If the program says it costs $100 per session and it actually costs you $200 per session, that's a bug. Unless they want to charge you half now or when the program starts and half on your expense sheet, then that's something different, but it's not something different. Anyway, at this point in time, I'm going to take a break here, and we will continue off with more Prison Architect in the next episode, to be expected. Anyway, thank you for joining me for this episode of Prison Architect Women's Edition. Thank you for watching. My name is Scott for SB Gaming, and as always, have a good day.